Welcome to Raising Extreme Athletes Uncensored. This is your reality check and home for uncensored, trusted advice and stories from the trailblazers who came before us, because it takes a strategic village to raise an extreme pro athlete. This is your village. Today, we're going to be talking about tears, frustration, sadness, and more tears. Are you guys ready to really understand this? Because it's going to happen all the time. And we need to know and understand how to deal with it. I'm Marina, your host, mother of 2 aspiring rock climbers and wife to an extreme athlete. Tears. Ready for oceans of tears? Oh, because there will be lots and lots and lots of tears. There will be lots of frustration. There will be lots of sadness. And there will be a lot of screaming. Yeah, it's just how it goes. That's all it is. If you pretend it's not normal and it's not right, then you're keeping back your emotions or their emotions, and that's really wrong, because you gotta let it out. You gotta let it out. It's gonna be frustrating. It is tough. The pressure is on, okay? And this is the fact. This is going to happen. Now, it's all about how you handle it. I'm going to say this again and again. It's that conversation in the house. It's how you handle it by what you're telling them. If you're telling them to shut the fuck up, or if you're saying, let's talk about it. Let's examine this. Why are you frustrated? Why are you sad? Rather than stop, you shouldn't be. It's about how you handle it. Imagine you wanting something so badly and wanting to be on top of that. And you're putting everything into it, right? Everything. Imagine that you really want it. And then you're not doing exactly so great at that moment, or something goes wrong, or you mess up. You're going to get pissed. You're going to get frustrated. You're probably going to cry. You're definitely going to be sad. Do you want somebody who you really trust, who is your support system, coming at you and telling you just let it go, shut up, it's not important, or stop? No. Even though they might think that that's what they want to hear, no. Acknowledging it and being okay with that frustration, with their screaming, with their crying, it's okay. I don't care if you are the coolest man around. Crying is not a bad thing. We allow our kids to cry it out because that's what really helps, okay? Letting all of that emotion out, that frustration. And a lot of times what I see happening with parents is that they start to take it personally. And then they scream back at the kid. They're not screaming at you. They're not crying because of you. They're not crying at you. So get over yourself. Stop taking it personally and be there for them. That's what's really, really important. Okay? That's what you need to do. And unfortunately, this is usually the first thing that comes to our mind, is to attack, right? To resist, to protect ourselves from I don't even know what. But it's about that conversation. It's about letting it flow. It's about understanding it has nothing to do with you. It's about them. It's about their own frustration. And a lot of times they will take it out on you because, there's a saying. They say you always take things out on the people you love the most. And that's okay. That's why you're there. Okay? I mean, don't get me wrong. I get myself caught up in their screaming frenzies and want to scream back at them. But then I need to be the stronger person, right? I need to be the adult and be like, wait, this has nothing to do with me. They just are really upset with what just happened. Something that they've been really training for, trying to do, and all of a sudden they're not doing it, right? Or something happened or didn't go right. I mean, whatever the reason, be there for those frustrations. And accept the fact that it's going to be frustrations. It's going to be lots of crying. It's going to be all of that. How you handle it is going to be the one that makes the difference. Are you guys up for that task? Because it's a strong task and it's hard and you need to be an adult to it. Okay, guys? So that's all I've got to say on this topic, because it's part of the journey. If you guys have any questions about it, please let me know. We've been through quite a lot of ups and downs, and I have a ton of episodes talking a lot about this. Also, if you enjoyed this episode, please leave me a review, share it with your friends, because this can really make a big difference in how the communication happens in the house. And remember, it takes a strategic village to help your child become who they definitely can be.